My friend Mal's been all strung out. He's been hanging around the transit passenger lounge.
The background of the song itself was we started workshopping it probably about I guess you'd say 12, 18 months ago, and it's just been progressively worked on. Ironically enough, it wasn't 100% complete until a week before we went into the studio. We did a demo with a good mate of ours, James Walmsley, in Brisbane, and it gave us a really good opportunity to get some feedback from industry professionals, friends, family, that sort of thing. And they really gave it to us pretty bluntly. They said, look, it's pretty good, but there's a few issues, like it's a bit long and you sound a bit bored.
Senses out scared every night of the week.
So this is admittedly, this is exactly how it happened. I was listening to this song by Dune Rats, Brain Dead. I'm not sure how much trouble we're gonna get into for this, but and I went, okay, that's kind of interesting, and I started playing that. Then I shifted the key, moved up the tempo a bit, up or down, can't remember, and then just sort of rearranged some of the styling stuff. Hello. It was just the line, my friend Mal's been all strung out. And that's all I had. That was the line. And that's when I sort of went, okay, you can't come back again. Do you want to be on camera? Do you want to? That's how the song came about. And then we just workshopped it for months. And we started playing it at shows, and it was getting like an incredible reaction from people. Like, we are a live band, you know, as much as we're very proud of, you know, the studio work we've done to this point. We write it to play it live. And so when it came time, when we decided we wanted this single to, you know, really start to move us up into the next, you know, echelon of bands, this was the song that we kept coming back to. Well, I want to do this song.
If I could go back in time to fix rhyme.
This is our most narrative-driven tune. It's got a beginning, middle, end. It's got characters, you know, their thoughts, feelings, their motivations. Which is a lot to try and cram into a 3.5-minute tune. Basically, there's no one Mal. I think initially I was going to make it... So I started writing about people I'd met in my life. And this song is for every toxic person that you've ever met. A person that you like being around even though you know that they're awful for you. And that everybody else around you is saying they're broke, they're leaning on you, they're emotionally manipulating you, they're, you know, coercing you. Created sort of archetypal character almost. But he's not the hero. Like, he's not a villain. You're not meant to like hate him, but you're not meant to love him, you know. And the narrator is so conflicted about his role in this, and whether he's enabling Mal's behaviour, and whether maybe he needs to do more.
My friend Mal's a butter of every joke. There's another dimension where he's never flat broke.
I'm a very big believer in better mental health awareness, education, funding. I'm a very strong believer in it. I've had family members and friends who've battled mental illness in its a variety of forms, not just depression, but bipolar, anxiety. Anxiety's a huge one, and I think it's really underlooked, or overlooked rather. The song is really about the narrator's feelings and thoughts on this, but I really do hope people have a look and talk to their friends and, you know, decide what's best for them. And because friendship and support and connections can be really powerful, that can be a really powerful agent to help someone who might be stuck in a rut or, you know, not doing well. So I think that's important to sort of keep in mind. It came together as well as I think it could. And I think it was the most positive recording experience we've ever had as a band. We had some difficult ones because we're an inexperienced band. We never really done this before. I'd done it before with a previous band, but the boys were very new to it. So the first EP and album had its issues. but they weren't big ones. They were just things that, growing pains, mistakes, easy, beginners, mistakes. We were a bit wiser this time around, a bit smarter. The project was much smaller. It's one song. So we recorded it at Evolution Studios with a guy called Liam. Thank you to Liam for doing that. The mixing was done by Joel Rademacher in Brisbane. He is a fantastic mixer. I can't recommend him more highly. And the master track was done by a guy called Matt Gray, who's very renowned in Brisbane. He's a very, very prominent masterer. And they all just did a great job. We're really proud of the track. It's got some soaring moments. It's got some real intensity and aggression in it. It's got a lot of emotion, which is tied in with the lyrics. Like, I don't ever feel like there's a disconnect between what we're trying to convey versus what we've written. And I think that's honestly the best thing you could say about a track, is if it had the desired intent when you're listening to it back, as you did when you were thinking of it while you were writing it, then what more can you ask for?